My dog forgot everything. Sit. My dog stopped listening. Those are two things I hear all the time. Answer: dogs will not forget. Dogs never forget, but they won't volunteer. It's very easy for us to take things for granted once we've put a dog through a process. So in a process, what I teach is every command means stay. Every command means remain there until we tell you what to do next. When they hear the word stay for the first time, we start with a minimum of 2 minutes. So the dog will associate. Stay is a long time and more distraction, more stimulation. Sit means, or down. Any other command means watch. Watch. Yeah. Pay attention. What happens in everyday life is the dogs stop taking training seriously or stop taking things seriously when they get to make the next choice. So the habit for us is to remember, sit, to pay attention to the directions we give the dog. If the time comes you're just going to be really busy and we just can't focus on the dog, we teach a release command. All done, all done. All done, go play, go do whatever you want, go. Okay, I can't worry about you right now. If I gave the dog a direction, sit, good boy, what I want to be careful of is that the dog is not going to change position until we tell him. So I'll tell him all done, or I'll tell him down, or I'll say, let's go outside, come on, let's heel. You know, yeah. Oh, what? So the dog is paying attention. So the dog has been through a process like that. Now, in everyday life, we told the dog to sit, or we told the dog to stay, and then life happens, right? We get on the phone, the water boiled over. So we stop paying attention to the dog, and the dog wanders off. So what the dog associates is, next time he doesn't have to take you so seriously. When you give the dog a direction, and they do it for a second, sit, now you're busy because life happens and the dog wanders off, they start associating that listening is a trick. When you see a dog, you tell them to sit, and they sit, and then boom, they pop right up. Or they lay down, you tell them to lie down, and then they lay down, boom, they pop right up, want to scamper off somewhere. They're not taking it seriously. It's not important. As you see with this guy, who's such a good boy, he knows to watch me, and he's waiting. And I would trust, I might remind him again, sit. Whether he has his leash on or not, you sit. Good boy. Sit. You see? No, sit. And this is why they think no, come on, over here. Oh, come on, sit. Bang. So this is what happens where people think he doesn't listen anymore or he forgot his commands. No, sit. What happened is we changed the habit so the dog stopped taking us seriously. And it's not, I hear this expression lately quite a bit, this robot dog. Nobody wants a robot dog, right? The dogs have their personality. The point is, listening is about safety. Sit. Thank you. Wait. Sit. So maybe there's some things happening in the other room. Come on, over here. Sit. Maybe there's just some things going on that it's a safety issue that we need him to sit here. Good boy. Down. Now the same thing. So you see he's quick, slide down, like it's a little trick. But this time I'm going to tell no, down. You stay. So the key is that we want the dog to be in the habit of holding a position and watching you for what we're going to do next. So maybe it's going to be playtime. Maybe it's time to eat. Down, down. So you see, he's a super high energy dog, and this is all that's happened, is that he has stopped taking listening seriously. Down. Good boy. You stay. So what you notice is I don't go to another command. He got up, which he did. I didn't have a conversation with him. No, come over here. You get back here. Come here and listen to me. No. And I did not go to another command. Told him down, he got up. I didn't tell him come, sit, down. We don't need a routine. He knows what down means. So this, I guess, is what happens at home. We've lost that posture. I like to teach the dogs to be up, but that's fine. Point is, it's about safety. We want him to lie down and remain there in that position, in that spot. Because maybe I have to go carry something from one side of the room to the other, and I don't want to trip over the dog. I don't want him jumping up to see what it is. Maybe there's some people in the other room that are afraid of dogs. Maybe we're outside and I don't want him running into the driveway because somebody's coming over. Whatever the scenario is, listening is safety. And what keeps the dogs safe is understanding a direction, which is a position, like sit, down, or heel, means pay attention until we tell you what to do next. Stay is always a long time and more distraction, more stimulation. So the importance is it's safety. It's all about safety. I hope that helps you keep your dog sharp, keep them paying attention, so that now we're going to go out and I'm all done. So, is that a robot? I don't think so. I think it's a good listening dog that I can trust will be safe because I trust him to respond to vocabulary. That's how it works. I hope that helps. I'm Jack Crann from Dahlonega, Georgia, and I'm here to help you any way I can. Keep your questions coming. I love getting those questions in the comments. And you can always reach me through my website, peaceofmindk9.com. And of course, all of this and more is in my book, The Affection Connection, available on Amazon, either paperback or ebook. You could always look up different things. The book has a lot of different case histories, so certain problems you're having with your dog, you could read some stories about other dogs that have had the same issues and get some good tips on how to go about correcting those things to have a good listening dog. I hope that helps. Bye for now.